strange thing, isn't it, in the battle of families, as I've often said here on the show. It's an odd thing, you know, we all have family squabbles, but they're not necessarily played out on the front pages of the tabloids. But then again, Meghan and Harry decided to instigate that, didn't they? You know, the British monarchy have always had their troubles from way back when, from the very inception, no doubt. Battles about supremacy, who should wear the crown, who should wear the crown next. And of course, the sort of bombshells that we remember in our lifetime, and particularly the Victorian and Edwardian era, that seemed to be the, well, tabloid golden age. Then there was Edward and Mrs. Simpson, of course. But Meghan and Harry have really escalated that, all thanks to their Netflix documentary. And seemingly now when the British monarchy do a kind gesture, they can't get that right because consequently the bottom line is it's picked apart. I told you recently that Meghan was having none of the fact that apparently she was cropped out of a picture which featured her husband, of course, the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, on a happy birthday snap on the social media web pages of the royal family. And as I also pointed out, there were reasons behind that. But now people are picking apart this particular segment regarding William and Catherine. Let me explain. Morning, lovely to see you. You all right? Thank you so much as ever for your time. Keeping well, thank you. Not bad, yes. You all right? No, seriously, you all right? It's always good to ask, isn't it, you know? I was talking to someone on the bus the other day, by the way, down here in London. And because you talk to somebody, you know, people don't speak at all on public transport in London. Everybody's looking at you like you should be sectioned, you know what I mean? I know. You're kind of like, who's that nutter talking to people? How dare he talk to people? But it was the fact that the bus went sailing past. I had to shout him down. I'm not shy, as you can imagine, you know, but you're thinking, what, you're waving like a lunatic at the bus stop and they just go sailing past and you think, no, you just want to keep to your time. Has that happened to you? They don't want to stop. Oh, don't get me going. You know how, yes. So anyway, let's get back to your royal story of the day. Look at this message. This message was, of course, from William and Catherine to wish the Duke of Sussex a very happy 40th birthday. One that people will clearly say he'll never forget. One cut away from his family, one literally cut adrift from anybody really that he had any close relationship with. Now, what's happened is this. Apparently people are saying this really didn't come from William and Catherine. And let me explain the reasons why. See, normally when they do a personal message, they use the abbreviation of W and C, William and Catherine, not the Prince and Princess of Wales. So people are saying, well, where was that if that was from them? Well, I can tell you 100% without a shred of a doubt that that message was from the Prince and Princess of Wales. Apparently the reason why they didn't use their initials was because they didn't want to make it too informal. They wanted this to really be coming as a base from the British monarchy. Now people are reading that they're unfriendly, unkind, and of course not being sympathetic to his younger brother. Given what he's done to them, can anybody truly understand why not? But for all of those people picking apart the fact that there was a missing W and C, well, it wasn't put out by a staff member. It was sanctioned, which everything will have to be on the social media site of the British monarchy and, of course, of William and Catherine by them. It was their choice whether to put it on or not. And seemingly on this particular occasion, it must have been very hard to wish the very much irreverent sort of younger brother of Prince William the very best, given the fact they haven't spoken now for well over a year. Hats off, I would say, to William and Catherine for being gracious enough to do it. Do you agree? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.